We got this deli over here. I mean, it's like one of the biggest slabs of tuna I've ever seen.
And I need them to not be worried about food on the ground. Like, food's going to hit the ground. How do you say it? Tour or tour?
I say tour.
Tour.
You say tour.
Tour.
Like
bro, that's how it's spelled.
Like
it's not
Spanish
It's
bowl.
not tour. How do you
It's
spell
tour.
it?
It's T-O-U-R.
Yeah,
it's
tour.
not tour like T-O-R-R.
Tour. Tell us real quick, though, how did you lose your shoe here? How did you get into the Packer question, man? Where'd that start at? All right. Will, every time we come to a Brewers game, I think we've gone and came to the fourth base. I don't think there's been a time we've come down here and not.
The fourth base is the spot, to be quite honest. I mean, I'm looking around right now. It is the most memorabilia I've ever seen in a dive bar. And then you look to your left.
You see A.J. Dillon.
You see A.G. Dillon, of course. Looking
Dive
great
bar.
with the Gildan and the ice. You
Dive
gotta love
bar
the Gildan and the
staple.
ice.
Dive bar staple.
Dive bar staple. But
Then you go ahead talk about the meat market.
We're talking about meat now. So we got this deli over here. I mean, it's like one of the biggest slabs of tuna I've ever seen. We got scallops, bacon wrapped, shrimp. We got ribeyes, New York strips, fillets. We got it all, chicken wings.
And you come in here and you tell them, like, hey, like, I want this way, and they'll make it. Whether you want a steak sandwich, whether you want just a steak by itself, or you want to do steak and eggs. All bets are off, man. You can do if it can be made, they'll do it here.
Yeah, you just
awesome.
walk up and talk to the chef, man. It's a cool vibe here. It's something that I've never seen anybody else do it like the fourth base. So
yeah.
Shout out the fourth base. That's why we're here today.
I just want to point out a couple things we're seeing for the people listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. For the people not watching the YouTube, and even the camera's not going to get everything, but we'll try to post some clips. For the people who don't know and have never been to the fourth base, we got all the Packers and Wisconsin memorabilia you can see, but we also have like a full set of golf clubs, like a full or golf bag just on the bar.
We got Longhorn horns.
We got a like medical boot hanging from the ceiling.
We have a surfboard.
We got two hogs, one hog with glasses hanging, a couple of Texas Longhorns.
We got an upside down goalie picture.
And of course, my favorite behind us, we got the Tequila Way.
They even got some signed Major League merch. That's
Major League merch.
Charlie,
we got a
Charlie Sheen.
big old basketball hoop here. The fourth base is the place to be, man. And we're happy to be here. Happy they let us use the spot. I think we're gonna have some food in a little bit.
We got some food coming out for sure. But enough about the fourth base, dude. I got some stories to tell about my Uber situation.
What's going on with your Uber?
I think. So I checked my settings and I don't know when I did this or if I ever thought this was a good idea, but I put happy to chat.
Oh, man.
As one of my settings, bro.
Oh, man.
Because I thought it was funny when I saw it. I was like, yeah, let me make like some awkward Uber conversations. Dude, so I'm Ubering after the Colts game, after AJ's house, celebrate the win. Good time with the boys, won some money and cards. Vibes were high. And this lady picks me up, and she keeps turning the light on to, like, see my face when she's trying to talk to me. And it's like, it's late. And she's, like, looking at the rearview mirror and, like, staring at me. And then, like, asks me a question, turns the light on, stares at me. I answer. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. And then, like, turns the light back off. And it's, like, still, like, keeps checking me. And, dude, I told her to drop me off at, like, a completely different, like, location compared to where my place is. Like, I just had her drop me off at...
I feel like that's one of those. I feel like that's one of those settings, dude. That like they only send you certain Ubers. Like if you have happy to chat on, only certain Ubers come for you. Like so your wait time might actually be higher now.
Yeah, well, I remember one time I was like, it's gonna take 30 minutes for my Uber to come. Like that makes no sense. So yeah, that was.
Did you change it?
I did change it. Yeah, we're back to normal now.
What do you have the temperature settings at?
I mean,
not specific.
I don't have any. The only thing I've ever touched in my Uber settings is happy to chat.
All right, okay. Glad you added settings.
Yeah, touching my Uber. Dude, that's crazy stuff right there.
Speaking of Uber, back in the days when I didn't drive, so for those people who don't know, before I got to Wisconsin, I got my first license is a Wisconsin license. I didn't know how to drive before I got here. My wife, shout out Gab, she taught me how to drive, actually in the Lambeau Field parking lot. But in doing so, all the years before, I had taken so many Ubers that I was like on the Uber top 0.1%, and they would send me
Uber fiend.
Dude, they would send me coupons for Uber Eats and normal Uber. They're like,
Did you always get the Uber Black
You
card
use
too?
so much Uber that like we just need to like sponsor you.
Hey, Uber, sponsor the pod. Why not?
Sponsor the pod, man. We're already on the
I'll
move.
keep my settings as happy to chat.
We'll take a trip down to Milwaukee every week, and we'll Uber. No limos, just Uber.
Black though. Uber Black. No.
And we'll turn on the Happy to Talk. We'll do the podcast in the Uber, like the old. What was that taxi? The taxi.
It was like a taxi trivia or whatever. Was it like?
Cash Cab.
Yes,
Instead of Cash Cab, we'll do Toonen to Dillon Uber.
Yeah. Just
pick up a random. Just ripping the highway. What is it? 41.
Yeah, ripping 41.
Down and back.
There's like a shared Uber situation too, isn't there?
Oh, dude, the shared Uber would be a crazy podcast.
It's diabolical, honestly.
Just like not an XL either. Like it just like a nice little Fiat.
A Fiat.
Everybody got to be in the back seat. No, that's great. The more uncomfortable, the better, bro. The more uncomfortable, the better.
Just cramming in an Uber.
Yeah, be like, hey man, how you doing today? Just start breathing on the guy.
Just breathing heavy, bro. That's good stuff, man. But yeah, we're out here. We're about to go to a Brewer game today.
Yes.
We talked to Yelly earlier. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, the Brewers. It's always a great atmosphere. We were saying we got to get to a playoff game at some point, so hopefully we get that going. And yeah, I feel like Milwaukee is somewhere. I've always said. I say it every time I come down here. It's like somewhere I need to get to a little bit more, and I'm happy I've been getting down here, like
100%.
It's
a super underrated city.
We always have a good time.
It's a super underrated city.
Milwaukee is a new Miami.
Starting that Midwest Miami.
Milwaukee is a new Miami. Get it going. And then hashtag Toonen to Dillon and go ahead and share on socials.
Yeah. Toonen to Dillon started this. Midwest Miami. We're here.
I am not a famous baseball player. Yeah. I love it.
It's vibes here, man.
Yeah.
You got a good question for us?
Question for you.
Or just topic of discussion.
I would say, I know this guy. Oh, I know this guy's a big foodie, right? So
yeah.
All of a sudden, you're here. Oh, hey, you're here. You've eaten here a couple times, right?
Yep.
So when you think of all the places that you go out, you can go anywhere you want to go. Right? What are some of the places that stick out to you the most when you're eating, drinking, taking the family?
Yeah.
And because you can have any experience you want to.
Yep. Ooh, that is a great question. I appreciate it. I feel like for me, and I know you don't have headphones, so I'm gonna try to speak up. But I feel like for me, it depends on what you're going there for. If it's for the family, I need somewhere that's gonna bring out the food quick because my son has a short attention span.
Chicken tender stat.
Yeah, so I need that ready to go, and I need them to not be worried about food on the ground. Like, food's going to hit the ground. But if it's like a dive bar, I would say Fourth Base is my favorite dive bar in Wisconsin.
Yeah. This rivals the Tap.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We love the AC Tap. But it's different locations.
Different locations.
Vibes,
completely different. But I'd say Fourth Base takes a cake.
Yeah, I think to make a dive bar the best dive bar or really go to bat for it, it has to have great food. Yes. I think that's just the standard of it.
You know what?
Great.
I'm just gonna go off on a tangent here. My idea, my dream child for one day is I want to open up a dive bar when it's all said and done in Green Bay and name it the Backfield.
Ooh.
And just have it gritty as shit. The Backfield, maybe open it up with a couple pass running backs or something. Or fullbacks. Fullbacks need love too, and we open up a dive bar called the Backfield.
I like that name.
And all the drinks and stuff are football themed, but stuff that doesn't happen anymore. I want the horse collar, the horse collar. I want the double wedge. I want the old school kick return.
Love it all. Hey, the one thing I think that my dad tried to do years ago was that. You want the dive bar feel. You want the dice shaking. You want the kind of the dark and dingy, the thing that we love in Wisconsin for how a lot of us grew up, right? You grew up going to dive bars and little corner places, but then what if the food just didn't suck? Right? What if the food wasn't frozen and it wasn't just burgers and sausages? And to be able to combine the two of them, we're one of the few places I know that will actually do that.
Yeah.
And that's what you're looking for. So
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. It's the way to go.
You just inspired me.
You serve food late here too, right?
We do, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of both, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. It's
And speaking of, we're rocking our Fourth Base. If you guys couldn't
check out the
see
merch.
We're rocking the merch. Very comfortable.
Dude, check out the back of this shirt.
Oh, goodness. Look at this guy, bro.
Don't want to miss the cord. AJ's taking
our cords aren't
check that
long.
out, dude. That logo
the
right there.
The logo is sick.
That's iconic. That's solid.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't miss with this place, and we're happy to be here. Honestly, like, I'm kind of tired of just talking about the place, trying to describe it. We're going to do a little quick tour.
Yes, do it.
How do you say it? Tour or tour?
I say tour.
Tour.
You say tour.
Tour.
Bro,
that's how it's spelled.
Like
it's not
Spanish
It's
bowl.
not tour. How do you
It's
spell
tour.
it?
It's T-O-U-R.
Yeah,
it's
tour.
not tour like T-O-R-R.
Tour. Like,
you're saying it like how Spanish people are. It's in Spanish.
Hey,
how you say bull.
Hey. No disrespect. I did my 23andMe. I'm 1% Spanish.
1% Spanish.
Mind your tongue, all right? All right, let's get the tour.
Don't cancel
YouTube,
me.
check out this really cool place. Apple Podcasts and stuff. Just listen to our descriptions in the first 5 minutes, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. All right, so yeah, you gotta bring it close like this.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, now I can hear you.
Okay.
So we signed a ball. Not the first time I signed a ball. How did you get this ball yesterday?
Caught this yesterday from Hoskins.
And we brought it here to the fourth base. Why the fourth base of all places?
My boyfriend over there brought me here for food.
For food. And we just had the food. It's phenomenal.
What did you have?
We had tuna onion rings.
Ooh.
Fries. Not tuna onion rings. Those are two separate things.
Correct.
Tuna and
like a
onion
tuna
rings.
steak?
Yes.
Okay.
We had steaks, and we had scallops wrapped in bacon and shrimp wrapped in bacon.
How many times have you been here before?
This would be my fourth time here.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've probably been to Milwaukee about 6 times, so pretty much every trip to Milwaukee ends with a fourth base.
Okay.
Stop. What's your favorite
Perfect.
meal? What are you going to order? I know you got to go. What are you about to order up?
I actually already ordered. It's called the TJ Special.
Okay.
It's 2 mozzarella sticks over angel hair pasta with marinara.
All right, you guys heard it here. The TJ Special is what you got to get. If you didn't like what we got, TJ Special is another favorite. Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Tune in to Dillon.
Woo! All right, so the last time AJ was here, right, I was in a boot.
Yep.
And I asked him, what was the weirdest thing that you've ever signed, right? So I asked AJ, and he's like, I think he said it was a baby.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is great, right? And I'm like, all right, well, I got a random shoe that is the person lost the other shoe, and it was hanging up here, right? So I'm like, I give him a marker, he signs the shoe. AJ, this is my girl, Carly. So she's like, one of her favorite things is the Polaroid camera, right? So it's like, we got to get her holding her shoe that she lost in a Polaroid camera with us, and we just got to have that as another Polaroid.
I love it.
Yeah.
Carly, can you tell us real quick though, how did you lose your shoe here?
Okay, so I have really wide feet, and I was walking I was at Summerfest all day, and I was walking to my car, and I was like, my feet really hurt. And they're brand new shoes. That was the first time I wore them.
They're signed now.
First time I wore them, so I took them off, and I dropped one. So
you just went home with one
At the
shoe?
fourth base, and they're back. If you love something, what is it? Let it fly away or something like that? Let it go. If you love something, let it go and go to the fourth base, and it'll
CJ,
probably
please
come
confirm
back
this.
to you.
Anything left at the fourth base is hung up on the walls, correct?
For the most part. I wish if AJ's got any like Boston College memorabilia he wants to lose and leave behind, it's going on the wall, baby.
Perfect. I'll be back. I got some Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that worked too.
Might just drop out of my pocket.
We got to get Al to get us one Polaroid of the three of us here. Holding the shoe.
Holding the shoe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Carly. I'm at the fourth base. Tune into Dillon.
Perfect.
My name is Juan. I'm working fourth base. Dillon.
I'm Marcus. I'm at the fourth base down in Milwaukee. Tune into Dillon, baby.
Hey, this is Juju. I'm at the fourth base. Tune into Dillon.
Let's go. All right.
Are you ready?
Check this. I will say that's the first time ever. So she said, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" Of course.
Right.
Hands me the bill.
She's smooth with it. She's smooth with it.
I paid for it already.
No, she didn't.
Can you? Like me story. Look, just came here with her own check. Hey, can you?
Yeah, good call sign in the back.
I'm very independent.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
That is too good. Yeah.
Miss Judy is over there. Juju. Juju's over there, and she's like, "Hey, I need to get a photo with your friend over there in the corner." She wasn't talking about Will,
The ball guy.
the ball guy.
Yeah. Hey, bald is beautiful, man. Bald is back.
But anyway, so I was like, I put some plates away in the back, and I come back, and I'm like, hey, is it because he's cute, or is it because he's famous?
Ooh. Or is it because he has a podcast?
And I didn't even ask that one. I didn't even think about that one.
Probably what it was.
And then she looks at me, and she was like, it's neither. And then she looks back at me, and she's like, well, you're cute too, but I don't want a photo with you. So now we know.
Hey, I'm telling you, start a podcast.
So I bet you I got about a dozen guys in here where we should have one day a year, right? Where everybody that's on the podcast has to have like 5 shots before they come over here.
You can't even speak on the podcast until 5 shots.
Then you gotta hit 10 shots to speak the second time.
And if you gotta hit 15 to like be a full-time guest.
And then we have like hey, but then what do? You get like, we get one of these, right? We get a bucket. We get a bucket like full of random questions, and those are your topics.
Oh, I love that. Let's do it. I got you. Nothing Chicago though.
No Chicago.
No, nothing Chicago. Hey, we can find you a Bucks hat. Yeah, I got you. But you gotta say something on the podcast though.
My name is Julissa. We're at 4th base and Toonen to Dillon.
We live?
You see what it says?
My name is Joel. I am a happily proud Chicago Bears fan, but tune in to Dillon.
He hesitated.
I've never seen somebody so committed to a lie.
But
the happy part threw me.
To the day that Dillon can drink like us.
Oh, let's go! All I'm saying is I've never seen anybody from Illinois ever outdrink somebody from Wisconsin.
I'm from Puerto Rico.
And that's a fact.
I'm from Puerto Rico.
That's a fact.
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Right, that might be different.
I'm from Puerto Rico. We don't do that. Like, come on, let's go.
What's up?
Let me buy a ride right now.
My boy's drinking hard seltzer. Come on, now. Hard seltzer.
Let me get 2 tequila shots.
I didn't even know they had these at dive bars.
It's Puerto Rico.
He brought them himself. He brought them himself. He said, I got to make sure I mix it in seltzer.
It's a cheap night. Hey, move the cooler. Move the cooler. Question for you.
Yeah.
Obviously from BC, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this year's college football season?
Bro,
Who do you think taking it? Be honest right now. I know we a couple weeks in, but be honest about it. I'm a Gator fan, but
definitely not the Gator.
No, they not taking it.
Like winning the entire thing.
I'm realist. They're not gonna take it.
Got to be somebody in the SEC.
Think so?
Who's number 1 right now?
I'm gonna say Texas. Simple fact, they got 2 quarterbacks.
Nah, I'm going Georgia.
Both their quarterbacks are very good.
Georgia. Okay. Is Georgia still undefeated?
Barely. Last week they barely won.
Georgia.
All right. Texas.
All right. Why are you saying the Badgers? To win the national championship?
Stop playing.
Besides Boston College is obviously my team, but my second team, my 1B is Badgers all the way. But this ain't the year neither one of them are winning that national championship this year. But I do have BC going to the ACC championship. That's coming. Ooh. That's coming.
Okay. Playoffs.
BC in the 12-team playoffs, they can do that. That's there. Yeah, they smacked Michigan State.
It's big dubs.
They did beat Florida State.
Florida State. That's a top 10 team. All I'm gonna say is the Big Ten ain't ready for BC.
Okay.
We got Michigan State.
I'm Wisconsin. I'm Wisconsin.
Whoa. BC, Wisconsin. BC.
Who's their quarterback?
Who's their quarterback? Oh, he doesn't watch ball. He doesn't watch ball.
Who's their quarterback?
You don't watch ball.
Who's their quarterback?
That's all I got to.
He don't even know their quarterback.
My boy said, who's BC's quarterback? That's how I know he don't watch ball.
Who is it?
You'll learn.
Who is it?
You'll learn.
He don't know. He's
learn today.
What's your take? What's your take on A.J. Dillon? Fan, not a fan?
Again, I'm a Bears fan, but I'm a realist. I think he's a good running back. I think he does a good job. Obviously, he's hurt this year, but hopefully he gets better and next year comes out stronger.
Division on the line, but they're a middle linebacker.
Stop playing. I'm an 85 baby, so you got to go old school. You put your body on the line. You don't make the tackle, get the fuck out.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
You stand on business.
All right. How you doing? I'm Joel. I am a Chicago Bears fan. Here with A.J. Dillon.
And we were just on the other side of the bar, and he was asking me some questions, Packers, Bears, Super Bowl predictions, all that good stuff. I just want to know, do you think there's been a Bears quarterback out of these last, how many draft picks have you guys had in a row that's better than Jordan Love?
I will tell you this.
Because that's you were talking.
We talking about it.
Right.
Like, I'm a realist. I will say the Bears have been a defensive team. Mm-hmm. We can't say nothing about the Bears defense. They got good defenses year in, year out.
I didn't ask you about that.
No. Quarterback-wise, we've had players who could move the chains, but the Bears suck at one thing. Coaching staff sucks.
The coaching
sucks.
See, I don't know. I don't keep up with the Bears, so this is news to me. I mean, this is from a fan's perspective. This is a free podcast.
Do you really think Jay Cutler, if you put him, let's say, in any of the Packer teams that either Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers played in, right? Could he move the chains for you? Could he get them touchdowns for you? He could throw the ball. Right now we got Caleb Williams, he's a rookie, a lot of expectations. He's not looking good. Again, he's a rookie though, right? College is what? You look good, you play good, come to the pros. You get to the pros, they're faster, they're going to hit you harder.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. So right now, Caleb's got to stop trying to be all pretty boy and pay attention in the film room. He's got a great receiving core. Get together on the same page, make it work.
So you're a Bears fan.
Yep.
Simply your opinion. You're a Bears fan. You speak for. Do they call each other? Do you call yourself Bears Nation, or what's your like? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like we got like Packer Nation, we got Cheesehead. Like what is your like?
Look,
don't give me the bear down. So I'm tired of hearing that lame ass shit. What's your thing? Like if you were at a Chicago bar.
Like stop. You know it's always bear down.
No, I know that, but like you wouldn't call yourself the Bear Downs. Like what do you call it? Like the like Bear fan? You don't even have a thing. All right.
But either way we do it. You see a Bear fan, you love a Bear fan, right? Like you see a Packer fan,
for sure.
You're gonna love a Packer fan, right?
Absolutely.
Whether
like anybody
here,
would.
wherever, right?
Anyway, you're speaking for all Bears fans here. In your opinion, is Caleb Williams it? It's either a yes or no question. You're speaking for all the Bears Nation.
All right.
Don't you can't explain. This is a yes or no.
I'm gonna go with a yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That's all I need to know. You don't have to explain. Can't explain. Just
say
yes.
less. Say less.
Can't
it's
explain.
a yes. It's a yes.
I like it. I don't watch the Bears. I don't follow the Bears at all. So I got no opinion. I don't watch you guys. You got the podcast here. What is one thing you'd say to Bears fans out there? What do you want to see out of the Bears fans, or what do you want to see out of the Bears this year? Like, this is your message to them?
Like out of the Bears?
Yeah, this is your message to them. And if
first off,
podcast,
Ryan Poles, just get a better coaching staff. Secondly, get us an offensive line. 2 weeks in, you can't get hit 9 times. 9 sacks, like, come on now. Like
this is what all the Bears fans are thinking?
I'm thinking it. I don't care what they're thinking, but I'm thinking it.
All right.
Like, let's say Packer fans, Jordan Love get hit 9 times in year 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Just same record. Like, you can't do much if you're getting hit every other drop back. So
that is a fair statement. Hey, you heard it here first. The Bears fans are in turmoil. They're pointing fingers. They're trying to figure it out. Packer fans, man, we're good. We're chilling. Enjoy your beer and enjoy your day.
Love always.
Hey, man, so we're here at the fourth base.
Yep.
Introduce yourself.
So my name's Tristan. I'm head cook over here.
Head chef?
Yep, head chef. My dad owns the place. Been working here 5 years.
Yeah. What's your favorite fourth base memory? I know your dad owns the place.
Probably back 2019 when it was COVID.
Yeah.
I was in here working over the summer. I was 13. That was probably the best summer. Nobody was in here though. So.
Yeah, just like you and your dad working or what?
Yep. I was just basically learning how to do everything.
That's awesome. That's cool, man. Because we were talking to your dad, and his dad had it before, right?
Yep.
And he was just talking about like kind of what the fourth base is about, and obviously we've been having a bunch of fun on the podcast, but like also on a serious note, like this is a family spot, and I feel like people respect that, people like that, man. So it's cool to have obviously 3 generations of talking about it.
The place is almost 50 years old, so
yes, sir.
It's been here a long time. Everything works.
Well, introduce yourself one more time and say where you're at. You're at the fourth base, and say Toonen to Dillon. This is the podcast.
My name is Tristan. We're here at the fourth base in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and make sure you tune in to Dillon.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yo, man, I don't mean to ask personal questions like this, but I was curious. Like, when did you start losing your hair?
Man, that's crazy, bro. Like the first instant, like I knew, like, all right, like at some point, like it's going, or like when did I pull the trigger on it?
Well, I want to know, like, when did the lining start? Like, was it a lining thing where you're like, this lining ain't working out?
So it wasn't really like the receding hairline or nothing like that. It was a bald spot. I had a bald spot right in the back of my head. And I saw, like, high school, like, my boys would poke at it and be like, oh, like. And so what I did is, in retaliation, I just let my hair grow out. And I had, like, the whole floppy curl in there. I was trying to curl my hair. I had, like, a fro at one point. Like, I was going to do college visits, I had a fro. And, but what it was is, obviously that grows over time. And I think I might have talked about this on the pod before, but we had a game my second year. We're playing the Vikings, and I scored a touchdown, and the camera angled from up top behind me, and they zoomed in on me, and it was my head, and all you could see was a bald spot. I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, damn. Like, that's a terrible way to be, bro. And I came home. I told my wife, I'm like, Gab, like, I might have to just shave it off. I might have to just shave it off. And I'd say the scariest thing about going bald is not being bald. The scariest thing is you don't know what you look like bald. So it's like you might have a messed up head, and once you shave it, there ain't no going back. You can't shave your head bald and then be like, actually, nah, I'm gonna grow my hair back. Nah, you gotta commit to it.
No.
You gotta commit to it. So
you're not growing it back.
Nah. Like now, hair grows back, and I'm pissed. I'm like, God damn, now I gotta shave 4 times a week, 3 times a week. The hair didn't want to grow. What's that? Huh? Bro, just because you got a full head of hair, bro, doesn't mean you can interrupt
and
the podcast.
And he got a full beard.
Man got a full head of hair and thinks he can just say whatever.
His beard's full, too. Like,
man. Hey, look at me. He said this is what 40 looks like. This is also what 40 looks like.
So, wait a second. So there was no Rogaine, like there was no trying to revive.
Nah, see, hey, my thing is, and like my whole opinion on all that is, if it's going, just let it go. Yep. And I'm not, to each their own. I would say, but for me, it's like, hey, that shit, it's going. My pops is bald, my dad is bald. I'm like, I knew it was only a matter of time. My grandpa. Shout out my grandpa, Tom Gatewood, Notre Dame, college football Hall of Famer, like the GOAT. But like, even he has his hair, but like in the middle, like, he has to comb it over. Like, just let it go. You
gotta try to hide that.
Just let it go. And so I don't want to live my life in fear of somebody seeing my bald spot. I'll just go straight bald. And the thing is, I went bald at 24, 25, and as I get older, I'm gonna look the same. As everybody else starts to lose your hair, as you start to get grain up there, I see a bald spot. Go ahead and move those headphones. Once you move those headphones, and it starts coming,
you the hair.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, you got old, bro. I'm like, shoot, I say 25.
So you delayed that, like you don't have to deal with that. Everybody else delayed.
I'm playing the long game. I'm playing the long game. It's chess. I'm playing the long game.
So it's an investment.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm gonna be a believer the entire time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got the right mindset.
Man,
you got the right mindset with that.
Just commit.
I don't mean to laugh, but like
that's crazy. See that, and so like,
I'm laughing right now, but I may not.
I'm not gonna lie, like that's a little disrespectful. and what people don't know is about a week and a half ago, it was National Balded Beautiful Day. I didn't get any flowers. You know what I'm saying?
That's messed up.
And it's just one of those things where I think the bald men just need a little bit more love, and I'll be on the forefront of that. Bald is beautiful, you feel me?
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
You embraced it though. Like you didn't fight it, and I respect that. So I'm not. I love the ball people, but I love when they respect.
When you say "but," it's not genuine. You can't say "I respect it," "I love it," "I love the ball people," but.
I don't want the ones who don't fight it. Just embrace it and make it your own thing. That's all I'm saying.
You're not the type of dude who like tries to rub on the head like a genie lamp, though, right?
No, I don't be touching on like I don't want people just touching on me anyway. So
but this is not that type of podcast, bro.
Well,
I don't know what podcast you did in the past,
well,
but there'll be none of that.
Touched on somebody's bald head.
No, we actually have an HR department. We have an HR department in our podcast. Yes. But you having a good time here at the fourth base?
I'm having a great time. Look, if you in Milwaukee, you want to have a good time, you want to enjoy some good food with good people, go to fourth base. It's the place.
And what podcast?
And tune in to Dillon.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. So you guys might have known this guy from doing the Packer questions. We got Wyatt G, brand new logo out there, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Wyatt, you've been doing the questions for a while and everything. I know it's not your first time holding a mic, but this is the Toonen to Dillon podcast. Are you familiar?
Just a little bit, I've slightly heard of it recently, so.
Yeah. But people are saying it is the next Pat McAfee show. Is that?
Oh, 1,000%.
Yes.
Come on.
That and Milwaukee's the next Miami.
It is the Midwest Miami. In case you didn't hear, Yelly said it best.
Okay, just making sure. I do want to ask, how did you get into the Packer questions, man? Where'd that start at?
Randomly went up there one day. I was bored and went to Lambeau, and I saw the Packer players walking back after practice, and while I was high above in the little, what was that, Oneida Gate area?
Yeah.
And I saw you walking past, and I was like, damn, there's no one here.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask anything, no one's going to say nothing. So I started asking goofy questions, and
do you remember the first question you asked?
The first question I ever asked was, who's your who do you like more, Lil Durk or Young Boy?
That was your leadoff question.
That was the first one ever.
Okay. What's your favorite accent to do?
My favorite what?
Accent.
What do you mean accent?
Accent.
Like
if you could do an accent, like a funny bit, like what would it be? Do you not have one?
Bro, I've never thought of something like that before.
Right,
what about you? What's yours?
I'm just trying to give you Packer questions. I'm just trying to give you questions. These are Toonen Dillon questions.
Toonen Dillon? If I would do an accent, bro, probably like British.
Let me hear it. I watch a lot of Love Island UK.
Dude, it is bad. It is terrible.
Let me hear it.
I can't
British accent.
Like,
come on, man.
AJ, wash your face. Or some shit like that.
Wash your face.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how to do it. Like, I'm not good at it.
He's a cheeky chop, eh?
Yeah, something like that, bro. I can't do that.
Yeah, that was a little Australian when I said mate there.
It was like half and half, bro. That's the thing. Like, you can't totally tell the difference between it.
So I'm a big Love Island UK guy.
Yep.
So, I've seen some of them do, American accents sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but they do it really well. I'm not very good at accents.
I feel like it's easier for, other people from other countries can do an American accent because it sounds so generic, honestly.
Yeah. For sure. You having a good time at the fourth base? Your first time here?
Dude, when I saw the tuna come out, at first, I'm like a big texture guy. I don't like sushi like that, really.
Yeah.
But once I ate it, the seasoning was incredible, and, you couldn't even really get a texture, feel on it. No diddy. But, it blew, it exceeded expectations.
And we're excited for the Brewers. What are our thoughts on the Brewers this year? They clinched the playoffs or the NL Central. What's your thoughts on the Brewers? Sky's the limit or what? What are you hoping for just as a fan?
Man, we hope for a World Series. We never had it. I mean, I'm only 24, so I haven't seen too much.
Young Buck on the pod.
You're only 2 years older than me.
Young Buck on the pod.
26, right?
Hey, bro, this is my podcast. I asked the question.
World Series or bust. That's all we can hope for.
I like it. So do you have anything you got coming up? I know you do the questions and you're really active on YouTube and other social handles. Anything else coming up?
Yeah, we're selling raffle tickets. Tech for Vets. All donations or all proceedings are going to the veterans. It's a great organization and company. And what they're trying to do is they got a suite already at Lambeau. The Lambeau suite right there. And they're having Charlie Barron's up in there.
To go.
You buy raffle tickets for $100 a piece. You get a chance to go to the Bears-Packers game the last week of the season, and you get to hang out with Charlie Barron's. So we're trying to sell a bunch of raffle tickets to get up there to hang out with them.
Charlie's a great hang.
And try to bring a fan. So, I mean, $100.
I like it. Tech for Vets.
And it goes towards the vets. Come on now. Pretty easy.
Got to support them, man. They support us. Clearly,
Facts.
Obviously.
Oh, we got the website launching. We got a bunch of big things coming up.
New logo, Wyatt G. Make sure you look him up. I'm sure the guys will be able to make the little thing pop up.
Try not to get arrested.
So like and
lot
subscribe.
one.
After you guys like and subscribe and share this to everybody in your contact, also go ahead and you can subscribe to his channel as well, Wyatt G.
Thanks. I'm Y.A.G. We're at 4th base in Milwaukee. Make sure tune in to Dillon.
Perfect. That's how you end the pod. 4th base, awesome time, awesome vibes. Everybody here was fantastic. Will is slamming beers somewhere. I don't know. We're having a great time.
He's nowhere to be found.
He's nowhere to be found, but that's how you know we're having fun.